On the previous episode...
I know that cleavage.
No, you don't.
I watch a lot of porn.
Yeah, you do.
Take it away, John friggin' Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole, where all you do is wrong, and rules are just suggestions, made up as we go along. And who knows what you'll find here, maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
Alright, next episode, you will not hear Millie Van Nielsen cursing. So Millie will not be able to curse at all.
Ew! I will puke.
You guys are horrible.
I would bang Judi Dench just because of the pantsuits.
That almost ruined my brain.
Yeah, we gotta get a tech guy in here to just like play with our knobs. Oh my god, the spontaneous jerk-offs. You don't know anything about life. Just because you and your lady are arguing, do not bring me into it. If I'm there, don't bring me into it. Even if I'm not there, don't call me while you're arguing to prove a point.
Right?
At least text me first to be like, hey, go along with this lie. Have me on speakerphone not knowing how to answer the question. Yeah, I'm looking at you because I assume that that's eventually going to happen. Especially because you're complaining about it now.
What the?
What? I can see you doing that.
Oh, by the way, thank you, John frickin' Smith, for that wonderful intro.
Yes,
If only he could hear you.
Oh, he can't hear me.
Sorry.
Wow, he couldn't hear me. Now
Okay, now we
I'm
can
there.
hear you. Now
you probably
now
just
you're-
heard me in the background.
Yeah, your voice exists now. So
Thank you for allowing it to exist.
So you've got the J&T baggers back together again.
Teabagging away on some knowledge.
Yes. And we've got a special present coming for you listeners later. You've been so good to us that we decided to be good to you. Well, it wasn't our decision. It was somebody else's. He decided to grace us with our presence. Not right this moment. That's later. We wouldn't give it to you right away. You gotta hear us first. Oh.
Foreplay.
Oh, there was another one. Thank you, John friggin' Smith, for pointing out the worst nervous habit I've had apparently on this. You know what I think? I think the reason he notices it is because usually that's when it's like I'll say something that might be funny and then it's ruined by the O.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what the? Was that not a joke?
Or was it sadness?
Sometimes it is.
Anywho, so have you ever had that friend get drawn in, or you get drawn into a friend's and his significant other or her significant other's argument?
Yeah, and it's very annoying.
It really...
When you're sitting there and like you can... It sucks when you first hear it form too. When you're sitting there and everybody's chilling, maybe you're playing cards or dominoes or something, and then all of a sudden you just notice the tone just switch between them two only. And you're just like, wait, what just happened? They're still... What's messed up is when it first starts, they're looking at you and having regular conversations on the side. Just like, oh, no, it's my turn right here. Boom. Slam. Bones. 10. But this mother over here...
Yeah, like it's a subtle conversation with you, and then it starts going into this. And this is going to be bad. And, you know, sometimes you just stick around, not because you want to watch it. I mean, I guess in a subconscious way, you might want to watch it, but you don't want to.
No, you
There's
wanna
something
watch
in
it.
you
Yes,
that
you do. You want to see the drama, but you don't want them to know that you see the drama.
No,
Like,
because once you see the
that's-
drama, that's when you get drawn into it, man.
No, but that's the whole reason we watch reality shows. Is because
So
we
you
love
don't
seeing
get drawn in, but you see it.
Yeah, we love being uninvolved. That's why apartments still exist, I think, is because there are people that still like to look out their window. Me, you guys remember when I lived on Main Street in that second story apartment, I used to just sit on the porch in the middle of the night and listen to the arguments outside. Just like, oh, wow, my neighbors are... He might stab her tonight. This might be the actual night that he goes through with it.
I think someone's going
Corn,
to jail.
you lived in those apartments, Corn. You know how crazy it used to get in
Dude,
there.
it was bad.
There were
Somebody
tweakers
call the
galore.
Should somebody call the cops?
Should I call the cops?
They already called the cops and they've stunned a guy right now. Oh my god, they got him out on the floor. That's
Why are the
hilarious.
cops outside? Oh, homeboy beat his wife. Nah, not that guy.
No, he did that last week. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, he's still locked up for that one.
No, it was his little brother, which is he's equally as bad, if not worse. He had to prove a point.
Yeah. But when they bring you into, at least those neighbors are outside. Like
They have no
they're
connection to
projecting
you.
the fight to everybody. But that's for a show. They want an audience. They want
Yeah.
people to come out and
Witness
You know?
me beat my wife.
yeah, or at least witness the wife embarrassing the guy. Because once they know that neighbors are outside listening, that's when the embarrassing
You
stuff
got a
starts
tiny
coming
dick,
out.
dildos in the closet,
Yeah.
strap on last night, shit like that starts
Yeah.
coming out.
I started looking through your phone history.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, who the
Anytime
fuck was
you hit-
Tina? Who the fuck was Tina? What the
What was Tina doing in your fucking phone? Why is she texting you at 4 o'clock in the morning when you got the babies at home sleeping in bed next to you, you fucking weirdie?
Yeah. That's messed up. And that's when usually the wife will look over at you. You don't have anybody texting you at 4 a.m, do you? No, because you love your wife.
Yeah.
You sleep right next to her all night long, I bet you. You cuddle her and you Netflix and chill on Fridays when you should be at work.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You take
Norman-
care of the babies, huh?
I bet you they're
stays
all
home.
75 pounds at the age of 2 because you be cooking them all night long.
That's how you
Wait,
can
not
not
cooking
like him.
them, sorry. Cooking for them.
Wow.
Or do you agree with me? You agree with me, right?
No, yeah, you agree with me. Oh, no, he agrees with me. No, what? I just wanted to eat the sausage.
I just,
Or when it's like when it's your buddy or something like that, and his old lady or whatever comes at you with the last week when you guys went bowling, was he talking to that one girl? Was she there? Was she there? That's all I want to know.
yeah.
And you have to do that quick split decision, like. You look at your buddy like, was she there? And he's sitting there like, no, she was not there. She doesn't even exist, dude. She's making people up.
Chiffon Delika? You think that's a real fucking person?
there's no girl there at all.
It was boys' night. It was a boys' league. It was all men.
And of course, you're supposed to lie for the friend.
Yeah, but what happens if like if
What
there was
happens
a
when the
girl?
friend-
But you forget to lie sometimes. I think if like say that chick was there at the bowling alley, but he didn't do anything with her. There was nothing between them. They didn't even bowl one after the other at any point. They never sat next to each other, never spoke. But she was there. He wants to lie about it. You're thinking like, oh, it was innocent, nothing happened. Yeah, of course she was there.
Yeah, just
Boom,
like-
he
Yeah,
just got
high-fived
busted.
her for that strike.
He didn't get busted. He didn't do anything. But because he lied about her being there, and because you didn't know he was gonna lie about her being there, because you thought, hey, dude, you didn't do anything. Yeah, now you just got him in trouble.
And the real thing, you just
Did you ever figure out why you got Norm's brother in trouble with his wife?
Pretty sure it was because I asked her if she was pregnant again.
Really?
Yeah,
That's it.
Seriously?
That's it.
And that's it?
it got pretty bad, I guess.
That
It's like-
sounds like she took it too
Yeah,
personal.
like if
there.
I was
thought
asking her if
when
she was
you
losing
said that,
weight.
I thought you spilled some real beans, Corn.
Yeah.
I
thought
thought you were
you-
like, yeah, Carter was sucking dick behind the gas station or something.
You know his wife wouldn't be surprised about that.
But you know what I mean? Something that would be shocking.
Yeah.
Like he ate shit afterwards or something too. I don't fucking know. But like something actually like, you know, that's
Like,
groundbreaking.
women take it-
something fuck.
Women take it the wrong way. I mean,
I didn't
just
finish
think it-
that thought.
You said
No,
fuck.
I didn't.
You didn't continue
I said
fuck.
fuh. I said fuh. I could have said fun.
We know where it was going.
You don't because it didn't finish.
John
That was
frickin'
half-
Smith will listen to this. He
half
is
a
the
thought doesn't
he
count.
is the goal on that.
Half a thought doesn't count. I'm saying that right there. I have to say the full curse word. I did the Sopranos cuss right there.
Fuck.
That's what I did.
Fuck.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, fuck. You son. I can cuss that son bitch.
Yeah, you fuck,
Hey, I
fuck.
noticed though the first couple minutes there though, you guys were both not cussing much there.
Yeah,
You
that
guys
what the
were-
fuck was that?
I don't know what's the
Like,
fuck is
rubbing
wrong.
off on you a little bit.
What's
there.
wrong with me, man?
Three Musketeers fucks? Like you can't
Yeah,
just
just because he doesn't fucking cuss, we can't fucking
just because
cuss.
he doesn't fuck, we don't fuck.
Hey, if you guys took that kind of hit for me,
That's
that's
wingman
true
right
friendship
there.
right there. Yeah,
That's when
no,
you go-
no, dude. dude. If his wing is retired, guess what? Zip up, ladies. So are ours.
You might as well call this a romper.
That means you have to have 2 friends. If that means any chick that tries to hit on one of us has to have 2 friends, because we don't get laid separately.
You know what? You have to.
I'm not sure here.
That sounds way fucking weird, dude.
What if we take turns, tag you in?
No, I don't want to do that. Because think about it. I have a significant other, so that means she just has to have 2 friends. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
which is hard to find 2 friends like that.
That aren't sluts.
No, that are
No, there
already
are.
sluts and past the slut age to where they want old men.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like getting drawn into the friend thing, because then you're, like, no matter who you're hanging out with, if you're friends with both of the people in the significant, like, relationship and shit, no matter who you hang out with afterwards, it gets a little...
It's
fucking-
awkward.
Yeah, it's just awkward, honestly, because it's like, well, I don't want to sit here and, like, say shit about either one of you, because you're both cool people in my fucking book.
Yeah, but it's funny when that fight leads to a breakup, and then you and your buddy spend a week talking all kinds of trash about her, and then they get back together.
Yeah, then you feel a little weird.
And you gotta do the awkward thing.
You feel
That's why I hate my brother, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, every other fucking week, it's like a new fucking phase of Marvel and shit.
Oh, that I actually did that to my family, bringing my ex around, and everybody's just like, hi.
Aren't you gone? Like,
Thought you died. Well, I mean, like, to him, I thought you died to him.
you fell off the face of the earth. Like,
Why are you here?
Nothing about you. They weren't coming around no more.
Yeah, it's definitely an awkward thing, and well, we didn't even go into like if it leads to domestic violence, because
I seen that.
there's also that part of you when they start getting louder and louder. There's that part of you that even if it's your buddy or if she's your buddy, you're there. There's that part of you that's like, dude, if this starts getting out of hand, now I have to interject because I'm here.
Actually, there's been a couple
If it gets
times where
physical, I have to pull them off.
one or the other got to, like, separate.
Yeah.
Like,
And if-
I might take a punch right now.
And you know what? Someone might get hit back.
Nah,
And she's much smaller than me, so if she has that leads me to my YouTube fights.
I hate the ones when they're like, "Did he really cheat on me? Tell me, did he really cheat on me? You were there.
Oh my
did he
God.
really cheat on
Oh
me?
my God.
Don't drag me into this."
I don't know. I didn't
wasn't
see
here.
anything. I plead the fifth.
Damn. This
Where's
is
Johnny
between-
Cochran?
This is between you and him, okay? If he's cheating on you, he should tell you. It should come out of his mouth, not my mouth.
Who's Jennifer? No, Corn. Who is Jennifer?
Who is Jennifer? Oh, shit. Should
Biveth?
I lie?
Biveth? I don't know who Jennifer is.
Who the fuck's who is Jennifer?
Who is Jennifer?
Who's Jennifer?
Or should
I
I
don't
take...
know who Jennifer is.
That's
I
the girl I was
don't
hanging
know.
out with the other week. You know what I mean? Even though he was hanging out with her. What the fuck, dude?
Let's see. You notice this is most of that awkwardness though is for guys when we're dragged into it. It's a totally different story when a woman drags her girlfriend into the argument.
Damn.
She's got a teammate.
You got the
Yeah.
fucking...
That's where I was
tag
sitting.
Sometimes if she's wrong, if your lady's wrong, you actually have that opportunity to drag her friend into it. Now you got a teammate. And that is hilarious when you turn her friends against her.
Mm-hmm.
The only way guys turn our friends against us is, like I said, if it leads to domestic violence.
Yeah.
If we start walking at her like we're about to punch her, like that's when your buddy jumps in, like, hey,
Hey,
dude, let's
hey.
cool off, man. Let's just go to my house real
Words are words.
quick. Yeah. Your fist is bigger than her face. Please don't do this. I don't want to have to hurt you today.
Or, I mean, nowadays.
I don't
man.
want you to have to beat me up either, dude. You're way bigger than me. My God, your fist is bigger than my face too.
Yeah,
Holy
like,
crap!
get the fuck away. Get out of here, man.
Please don't start this. Please, I don't want to have to call the cops
I
on my
will kick
friend.
I don't want to be
I
in
learned
the
this
middle.
thing. I learned this thing from Steven Seagal. You just karate chop the nuts.
Karate chop the nuts.
Fuck.
And of course, by nuts, I meant like the acorns, you know, like walnuts. You know, you punch them in the walnuts. I had to clarify. It's not cursing if I can clarify it.
We're not, dude.
I will
Nuts
lawyer
don't
my way out of
count.
any situation with you
don't
guys.
Dude, I will tell my daughter, don't kick me in the nuts. And she will repeat it, and I don't care. Like, I would rather have her say, like, any version or any euphemism for penis
Than actual
than
penis.
actual penis or dick. Those are the two I don't want coming out of her mouth. Is the technical term, okay, cock's enough. Don't even bring that up.
Yeah, I don't
Those
even.
three, okay? If she came up and was like, I can hit you in the meat stick, I'd laugh. Like, I'd be like,
I wouldn't. I would no. I don't want to hear that out of a little girl's mouth.
I'd
I
rather
don't-
hear meat
no.
stick, tallywhackle, pecker.
Meat? No, you can't let them say meat stick because they'll just think Slim Jims. And if your kid likes Slim Jims,
If she wants to go nerdy and
which
call
I
it a
imagine
boom
growing
tube-
up with junk food ass you.
Well, she don't know what a fucking Slim Jim is. She knows what Jack Link says.
Oh, that's better.
You want? Oh yeah, Jack my link.
You made it way worse than I was even trying.
That's how you get the Sasquatch. I'll show you the Bigfoot.
My God. So, as you can tell, I'm trying not to curse today because I lost the O challenge last week. Thanks again to John friggin' Smith. Oh, what are we smoking on today, Cook? Yeah, what do we got? I got Agent Orange.
And HGC's hell OG hash.
Nice. Yeah, I went for a sativa this time. Wanted to shake things up, I guess. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the weed we're smoking on for the day.
Oh, and a little bit earlier, fucking platinum cookies.
Hybrid, yes.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, we had so I lost the O challenge last week. Yeah, go back to that. You'll hear a message from John friggin' Smith pointing out the weird habit of mine that probably will still happen it's already happened at least once in this episode. It'll probably happen more. Last week, you guys were setting me up though. Once you figured out the formula, which if there's a formula, that means it can be broken as well. But there was a formula, and you guys once you figured it out, you figured it out first there,
Yeah.
Norm, and I had to keep. I was losing track of myself for a minute there. But yeah,
Korn does his thing by himself. Like I don't even have to. Really
remember,
tell
we
him
had that
much.
game. We were talking about that game every time Korn goes silent to play with his phone.
Why are you on your phone during the podcast?
I am pulling up the email.
It's taking you that long. You need
I'm
a
reading
new
the
phone
email.
carrier.
We are barely at
really
fucking fuck you. Yeah, whatever. Fuck you guys.
God.
But anyways, the O challenge it started off with continuing the no ledge punishment, but we came up with a different punishment that might be a little bit sweeter
Yeah.
or spicy.
Yeah, thanks to Nathan from the Big Picture podcast. He had a tweet talking about, well, instead of broccoli, why not a habanero for every, or a bite of habanero at least. God, I don't want to die. For every curse word that might slip out. Which is why, if a curse word slips out, I'm going to try to talk my way out of it with every single one.
I'm gonna stub your toe
Pho
purposely.
is not a curse word, okay? If
Pho,
anything, I could have
it's
been
a
talking
food.
about that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Pho or pho.
We agreed before that ass is not a curse word.
So it was like a Christmas.
No, ass
story.
is a curse word if you're going by dirty shit.
I can't say that let's go get some. I can say you made one out of yourself. Though.
Yes, thank you, George
No,
Garland.
you can't say ass like
for-
that.
Or Carlin.
Yes, you can because
You
it's
can't
like you're
say you
making
made
a
an
donkey.
ass of
No,
yourself.
no,
Yes,
no,
you
no,
can.
no, wait up. Remember what George Carlin
Because
said.
you're making a donkey out of yourself.
But like fucking Pinocchio.
Yeah, if he's an ass.
Pinocchio?
If you're
Yeah.
being an ass, that's different than I'm gonna fuck an ass. I forgot. I can curse. That's different than I'm gonna pound that fucking ass like a fucking ass town tank.
You can't. All right, but also
What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, but what the... What?
I let loose for a second. This is
You
what
cannot
happens.
count that. That was an example of what I can't say. That's all that was.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That was a reaction to that. That was not right. That is unnatural. And I will not accept that.
It really was. That was forced and it was weird. I
Norman
let
wants to
loose
fuck
I will
an
not
ass.
accept that.
like an ass town tank, apparently.
God. So,
Oh, shit.
my God.
So I just teared up for the first time in a few podcasts.
Oh God.
Wow.
So that'll move us to the slightly newer segment, the band song of the week. For anyone who's never listened, Rookie, you want to explain the old band song there?
The band song has nothing to do with just band songs in general. It's if we had a radio station, songs we would never play.
And what are the rules to the band song?
The rules to the band songs we all have to be unanimous.
Well, yes, it goes up for a vote. Yes,
Okay, it goes up for the vote of being unanimous.
it
but
can't be
it's-
an entire right?
It's not an entire group itself. It's just
it
one
can't
song.
be an artist.
Even though we fucking hate Guns N' Roses, but it's only one song.
Yeah, it's a stipulation. So
Yeah,
each
Guns N'
week,
Roses.
each week, in order to keep the segment from going on for too long and stuff,
Creed's
because
probably up there.
if all three of us came up with one every week, this would just be a podcast about hating music. Yeah, and we're not all about hatred. We try to bring as much positivity as we can to the situation, and to the podcast. This is our unwinding time, and we hope that people that are listening, this is kind of your unwinding time too,
And now,
or
brother,
at least your pooping time.
here's Wonderwall.
You take us to the Anyway, brother, here's Wonderwall. Because the segment was kind of thought of with Norm in mind, the first week we had Wonderwall, as he said, by Oasis get banned, and
Big Girls Don't Cry.
yeah, last week Korn decided to pick on Fergie, even though he doesn't want to be heard right now.
Big Girls Don't Cry. What are you talking about?
Korn, remember this
Yeah,
isn't like
what
the
the
old mics,
fuck?
Korn.
You got to speak to the side, bro.
Yeah,
Not to the top.
All right.
yeah, that's why I kept pulling it up so high and
Right, there
tilting
it
it
is.
and stuff. Yeah,
There it is.
yeah. Now get to know it. Get
Bring
up
that
to it.
flavor.
Yeah. Don't be such a weenie
There it
about
is.
it. Remember, mellow when you're yellow, brown when you're far.
There is no
Yeah,
brown.
that does. I'm sorry. That had no sense made whatsoever.
Really
I'm
have-
sorry.
Yellow and red.
What?
And probably
So, yeah.
blue.
So yeah, last week Korn decided to go Fergie's way, which that's not the worst way in the world, but it kind of inspired me to think towards the love song theme, I guess, of songs that we were hating. But Wonderwall's it's a love song too, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's the majority of where we're probably gonna go. So
The basis
love
of
songs, like
Wonder-
I said.
That's because we're depressed.
Yeah.
No,
And
that's a
we
very
don't
shitty,
have-
depressing song, though.
Yeah.
So it's
So,
fucking Big Girls Don't Cry. It's a very shitty, fucking depressing song.
Well, this song I don't consider as depressing. My selection, since it is my turn this week, but it's a song that honestly it irked me when it first came out, and every time I heard it, it irked me. It was a style switch kind of for the artist, and it I don't know, the style switch itself isn't the problem I had, because he later did a song that was kind of similar, but to me it was received better, at least, or it was received by me better. Sadly, this song apparently was nominated for a Grammy Award for Record of the Year, and actually won Grammy Award for Best Rap Sung Performance in 2002. Without further ado, since I've already given you guys enough, and I can see just the hunger. This is the first time that we didn't discuss anything about the band song before going into recording. So
the thong
these guys,
song.
I'm pushing the suspense
No,
on both of these guys as far as I
like
can.
2000.
Yeah, and I would never ban that song. Cisco was a genius, and you get that right in your head, you little guy.
He actually was when you think about it. Like, he really is. He reinvented everything about panties, and now everyone gets a boner.
All right. So without further ado, my song selection for this week, or for this one, it is what is the name? It is "Dilemma" by Nelly, and featuring Kelly Rowland.
Nelly, I love you. I need you. Nelly, I love you. I do. And it's more than you
Ever know? Yeah,
that one.
that one.
And then he goes all like,
Yeah, like I said, the style change wasn't so much the problem, because remember the one he did with what's his face, Tim McGraw.
That was cool.
It's all in my head. I like that one.
About it
Thought that was
over and
nice.
over again.
But this one, I don't know if it's because he picked like the middle Destiny's Child talent wise, like she the second hottest one. Oh, you mean the chick that got killed in Freddy vs. Jason, the honorable Black Death? Yeah.
oh, that shit was right. Yeah.
I would have banged her.
Yeah. Poor
She
girl.
was a douche in that movie.
I still would have banged her.
She did what? She didn't like the nerdy guy from Fanboys until right when he was about to die. Conveniently, he sacrifices himself for her. Now she's got love for the little guy.
She should have sucked his dick until he died.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, the song was received well, obviously by a lot of people, because
Regina loves it.
they
I
eat
hate
that
it.
they eat that stuff up when a rapper does anything different. Well, especially when they go that way and
A
stuff.
collab.
And and it was with it being Kelly Rowland, she's doing her own thing too, but it doesn't matter as much. I think we've learned that by now. Let's see, 15 years later, who do we remember, Kelly Rowland or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Oh, that was a tough one. You know how hard it is. How hard it is to start feeling that heat and not curse. Oh wow!
Fucking Beyonce.
I'm biting stuff now, but that was the, and it's from the album Nellyville, 2002. I forgot to mention those two things. I couldn't tell you guys the album.
Yeah,
because you guys would have known this. You guys would maybe not have known the song. It's getting
hot in here, isn't it?
And that's my thing. Is that was part of a album that was awesome. I had the Air Force One song too.
Oh shit!
That was the reason my cousin wanted to fuck him.
That was following Country Grammar, which was one of Nelly's. That was like his first big hit album and stuff, and that was one of my favorite albums as well. But there wasn't really any soft stuff like that on Country Grammar. Nellyville, he brought this song, and like I said, Hot in Here, awesome video. I'm not gonna lie, that was during my MT music video. Yes. Yeah. My music video masturbation methods.
When I started fucking trying to hook up with girls, yeah.
Yeah, and that was, dude, it was a music video full of chicks taking off their shirts while the sprinklers go off all over their breastises.
I was like 13.
It was beautiful. Yes, I know. It was boner age.
I was right where it came start popping.
I was about 9 and confused about what was happening with my body.
You know what? I'm not going to lie. I think that might have to do with it, too, is the fact that Kelly Rowland didn't show any skin really in that music video, so it was kind of a limper, It was kind of a, made a little flaccid situation downstairs. You guys are looking at me waiting for the O thing to come back. That's messed up of you guys.
Fuck or something.
That's even more messed up that you guys are trying to set it up like that. That's just mean. You guys are vile. Corn's got his arms folded like he's just really waiting on it defensively.
I don't know, dude. Pretty sure Beyonce showed more skin.
Corn, stop cursing, because then he will slip it. You keep saying fucking every 2 words. That's enough fuckings on the fucking radio, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah, Beyonce definitely is showing more skin than
a cigarette. His nervous tails are coming up.
Yeah, that's one of the big ones. That's why we can't go to anybody else's studio. That's why we can't get a tech guy in the room with us, because
we could.
Nobody can withstand that much cigarettes and weed smoke.
Iraqis can.
Okay, without killing us though.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's the too far joke? Again, last week, there's no too far.
And then she was dancing in the music video, and that was it. Like, she wasn't, like, fucking pop dancing or grinding.
No, it was just, like, she was just singing more than anything, and just, like, rubbing up on Nelly or something. I don't know.
She was, like,
I like Nelly because it's not happy rap.
I don't have anything against Nelly.
More
like I said, I was a fan. A big fan.
That was the low.
Yeah, that one was and it was the only one. That's the only one that I didn't like at the time. Like I said, the Tim McGraw one he did a little bit later. I enjoyed that movie a lot. Or that movie? Wow.
It was windswept.
It was.
My boo.
Oh shit, who was that? No, that wasn't him, that was Usher.
That was Usher and
Usher.
Alicia Keys.
Damn.
That's but the band song. So do I get a vote in on Nelly?
Yeah, I don't like that song.
On Nelly and Kelly.
I don't care for that song. Regina plays it all the time. I wish you could tell her that it's banned at my house.
Well, okay. Well, it's banned in this house, the J&D house.
We just teabagged Nelly's song.
Yeah, that's why he's got that little Band-Aid on his face.
So yeah, my gay cousin totally wanted to fuck him.
Wait,
I had a small poster of Nelly with his shirt off in my room from the Country Grammar album when he had that freaking vest on. Yeah, you guys remember that?
Yeah.
It was like that upward angle too, to where it was like POV from his wiener up.
Yep.
I saw that too. You were waiting for the curse again. I saw that.
No, I know what you're talking about, from his dick up.
I swear to God, I will pull up a picture of a priest. I don't curse at priests. It's because they don't touch me.
That's around the same time the Slow Motion song came out. Damn.
From Chingy?
No, that
Juvenile?
Yeah,
Juvenile.
Like that.
I hated that song.
Back.
You hate that song?
Okay, you know why I hated that song? You remember Tweaker Levi?
No. Oh yeah, Levi Loyal.
Yeah, oh my god, you said
My bad.
No, that's good. You remember exactly who I'm talking about.
You
There's
just know
no
Corn's like, my
mistakes.
bad for dropping the full name.
No, I don't even care. I don't
No,
know.
you remember that bitch from last
He's probably deader in jail anyway. It doesn't matter. No, but you remember that guy.
Yep.
One day after school, we were over at Johnny's house, and we were outside in the front. We were smoking, and we were playing craps. No money was involved. We're just rolling dice. And he just kept singing the chorus to that song over and over again.
Ooh, I like it,
Every
I
time he
like
rolled
that.
the dice, and you remember his white little muffled little, I like it like that. She working that, and the little tweaker, fuck.
Yeah.
That's one.
I like it,
I'll
like
take
it.
a bite for that one. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
That guy. Yeah, that guy. He ruined that song.
What
for
else
me.
pisses you off?
My friends.
Oh, hey, Corn, whoever he votes for in these fights.
Yeah, I'm going to be against them.
Thank you guys for bringing up the fights. Thank you so much for bringing up the fights. Before we go any further, I just want to point out something that I'm surprised none of our listeners pointed out. I think they went down the rabbit hole with us last night during that, or last week during the sexy street fight. You sons of guns. You guys put the roo on. You guys put some kind of weird,
Some voodoo on it.
some kind of weird
I didn't notice that
hypnosis on
shit.
me.
I was like,
there.
it's
You
gonna
took me
happen.
down the rabbit hole and distracted me from the fact that Rosario Dawson won that fight.
It was, she was out. She had 2 votes.
She won.
You know what we did? We straight trumped your ass,
Yeah.
bitch. Word up. High five.
It was weird. At its
But
best.
unlike the election, this will not be a rigged situation.
It was rigged.
Rosario Dawson gets the belt back. I don't care what
shit.
you know.
We
No.
sat-
She's using PEDs, dude.
It'd be one
so
thing
fuck
if she
this.
was actually outvoted, but she was not actually outvoted. She was only outvoted in one category, and this is not any electoral
This is
thing.
This is how
This
things
is-
work in real life.
This is not how things
The
work
house
here.
just won.
You
No.
just like that.
No, that's not how this one works.
You allowed the hole to happen? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it works.
It was right over your face too.
It doesn't happen though.
You just
It
got
doesn't.
mouth raped.
No.
It's like one of those double jeopardies, man. You can't go back to it.
Yeah, yes, you can.
I can't try you
I'm
twice
going
on
back
it, but
to
we
it
tried it
now.
on the first one.
I'm going back to it now because I cannot leave a stone unturned like that.
We left the stone unturned.
But I didn't.
Dawson left.
See, that's the thing. You guys
We can't
don't.
throw them both in prison now.
But you guys don't listen. See, that's the problem. You guys don't hear this afterwards. I have to listen to this again. So Rosario Dawson gets the belt back because she won 2
We are
categories.
spoken.
She won 2-1. She won 2-1.
Pothead's math's never right.
Nope.
Unless it's on measurements.
Eva
Yes.
Mendez will not be participating in this week's challenge as she has been removed for not being worthy.
So, hey, Corn, who do you think would win in a fight, Eva Mendez or Polly?
Yeah. We're not on to that. We're not on to that. First,
Rosario Dawson
let's
is out.
let's centralize the room.
No,
for
yeah,
a
we'll
second.
take Rosario Dawson in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll accept that. We fucked up on the order.
I
Fuck
wasn't
it.
asking for acceptance. This is something that happened, okay?
This is a 2-1 vote.
Yeah.
This is a review. No, this is a booth review. This is a booth review. There was no challenge flag thrown. This was reviewed by the booth.
Exactly.
And the ref has spoken
But the
because
game
his
was
eyes
over.
have seen.
But the game was over.
What
You
happened
can't
with the
judge
Super
it.
Bowl? The booth didn't review that fucking touchdown.
What about the Deflate Gate?
Tom Brady got suspended.
Yeah. I remember
Well, we'll suspend Corn for the next 4
that.
episodes.
He suspends himself.
They didn't take away his fucking trophy.
Title.
Yeah, his title.
So
There's no
this isn't the NFL. If we ever get to NFL levels, then I'll leave stuff how it be.
That's how
Agreed.
the world works. No.
Agreed. If we get Super Bowl numbers, then if we get Super Bowl listenership, then I'll let those stones be unturned because
Our
you know what?
listeners are the Super Bowl fans.
No,
Yeah,
they're
you
better
can't
than
say they're
Super
real.
Bowl fans because they don't click out during the commercial breaks. Speaking of which, we've got a voicemail from B-Rob. He's got some comments about last week's battle, which is why I'm addressing this right now, because he addressed the sexy street fight. So yeah, we've got a voicemail from B-Rob and from the Random Ramblings with Rob podcast. Keep an eye out for him too. He's going to be having us individually this week. As long as these guys don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Welch, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So keep a lookout for his podcast. Definitely keep a lookout. He's gonna have I don't know which order we're gonna go in. Pretty much, whoever's hardest to schedule, we're gonna try to make first. How's that?
Works.
Yeah. I'm looking at you, Whitey.
What up? This your boy B-Rob from the Random Ramblings with Rob podcast. Listening to your latest episode, and goddamn, Eva Mendez punched a hole in Rosario Dawson's chest. God damn. In case you didn't know, like for these sexy lady fights or whatever, I gave you these names, Selma Hayek, Rosario Dawson, and Eva Mendez. You kind of getting my lady preferences in the Hollywood realm or whatever. But I sent these to your freaking Twitter DM. I don't know if you're going to get them in time for your next show or if you're going to do it at a later date. I got some more for you. I got Eva Mendez, since she beat Rosario Dawson, against Paula motherfucking Patton. Boom. How you like it? Hey, just for some quick stats or whatever, Rosario Dawson has 85 acting credits to her name. Eva Mendez has about 35 from what I remember. And Paula Patton has 24 to her credit. I don't know if that's going to weigh into anything. But I just thought I'd throw that out there for you when you do your analysis of the rounds and everything. Also, I got some new names for you. I got Will Ferrell versus Jim Carrey. I don't know if y'all did that before or you had those guys up there. And I also got Steven Seagal versus Billy Blanks, the motherfucking Tybo guy. If you need to do your research, Billy Blanks is an action star in his own right. He got a whole bunch of freaking kung fu movies from back in the day. Which one of my favorites is King of the Kickboxers. Look that shit up. Yeah, and motherfuckers, you don't like the one with Jet Li? What's wrong with you? That's a good movie. Movies are fake anyway, so you gotta suspend your disbelief. Motherfuckers can pick up a motorcycle and slap a bitch with it. Shit, I could do it if I was in a goddamn movie. But anyway, we got that going on. And another thing, I brought up Jackie Chan and fucking Jet Li. Goddamn, the Kingdom, or the Forbidden Kingdom. If you look at that shit, and I was heartbroken when I found this out, that wasn't even really them doing most of the fight scenes, like the hardcore shit. Of course, that was them when you get the close-up camera shots, you can see their face. But that was stunt doubles doing the most of the fighting and shit. Broke my heart, I understand. But maybe they didn't pay him too much. You did say they came out of retirement to do that movie. So maybe they wasn't paying him enough to do his own shit. Or them to do their own shit, but then again, they're old as fuck too. But you think motherfuckers with a martial arts background know how to focus their chi and align their chakra or some shit? I don't know. I'm saying made up words, but you get what I'm saying. Anyway, thank you for the show. Thank you for introducing me to John freaking Smith. He followed me on Twitter. I downloaded his album, and peace. Look for some spices on your penis.
Cursed on the air yet.
Huh.
And we're back. Thanks,
fucking corn.
thanks B-Rob for the hilarious voicemail and for some great suggestions there for battles there. So why not Carey versus Farrell, the Carol Bowl? I don't like that. It's just weird old wacky guys.
The Wacky Bowl.
The Wacky Bowl.
The Wacky Tobacco Bowl?
Wacky Bowl almost sounds dirty.
Yeah.
If it was the Wacky Bowls, it would sound even dirtier.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's just the Wacky Bowl. So,
Corn, get off your fucking phone.
Hey, shut
It
up,
only
bitch.
took 2 minutes. Like, come the fuck. Like, you were not even fucking on your phone during this, and then you just jump on as soon as we air.
I'm
What the
doing
fuck?
something.
You are a woman.
I'm doing
Anyways.
we got Will Ferrell and
Well,
Jim Carrey.
Where should we start?
Let's just start right off with the acting, because that's the part we're both. Come on now. Okay.
Yeah, acting. Let's
yeah,
go with acting.
all the things before we started recording, we were starting to argue already. This was already becoming a disagreement. But
This is egregious.
but now it's an argument. Oh, all the points that you were saying. Okay, well, we were arguing over who was funnier. But when it comes to the battles, though, it's not who's funnier. It's who's the better actor.
Mm-hmm.
Who has more range.
Will Ferrell.
Who did number
No.
23?
Not
Everything
even.
Must Go.
Never saw it.
He got left by his wife, and actually, you really see how he can actually act.
Was he like
Did he
the
kill
sadder?
himself, his character?
Will Ferrell did an entire movie in Spanish.
So?
That's true acting.
No,
Do
it's
it in
not.
a
It's
different
not.
language.
It's not true acting.
He
Yeah,
was
why do you
probably
think people
shitty-
like fucking
That's
like
easy,
Antonio
dude.
Banderas?
Celebrities can afford Rosetta Stone.
Yeah.
Corn, you're fucking stupid.
And
You're,
what are you talking
you're
about?
not
I was
working
in-
with me here.
I was
Mega
inquiring.
Man?
When I was,
Hey, don't say shit about Megamind, bitch. I liked that fucking movie.
I was in choir in high school, and I had to sing a song that was completely in German. Never knew any of the words for it. It did have translation. Didn't bother because I wasn't singing the English words. It's not that hard to blurt out the lines of another language, especially when you hear the words already. He could have easily just had those Spanish words being fed into his earpiece like Johnny Depp style.
Okay, range doesn't mean the movie's good.
It doesn't, but at least it shows an attempt at something different.
Yeah, Jim Carrey's got way more
Shut the
fucking...
fuck up. What the fuck is your fucking problem? Are you stupid? I can curse as much as I fucking want to. The whole point of this is to get him to fucking curse.
No, if you keep his mind on it, he's not gonna do it.
No, that's the point.
Every time you
Don't-
curse,
Because he's gonna frustrate.
Don't fucking don't do it. Watch.
Trying to set
Let
it up.
him go with the flow.
He's trying to set it up. That's what it is. He's trying to force it.
Blades of Glory was bad though. I love
Glades
that
of Bori
shit.
sucked. Glades of Bori sucked.
It was
Blades?
funny.
Yeah, but
Glades
I
of
liked
Bori sucked. It was Glades of Boring.
liked it.
Yeah, that's right. I'm switching letters now on titles.
I like Night at the Roxbury,
Sucked.
Land of the Lost,
Half okay.
yeah,
And
Only
he-
because of the hot Irish chick.
Kicking and Screaming.
yeah,
Continue.
Kicking and Screaming is tight.
You had nothing bad to say on that one.
No.
Because that shit was funny.
Yeah, I liked that movie.
I took a punch.
Give
from
me a
my
juice box,
dick.
juice box boy.
Yeah,
I
see-
know juice box boy.
Yeah, you are, dude. Semi-pro.
Starsky
Sucked.
and-
What?
Starsky and Hutch. Oh yeah, that's one Starsky and Hutch, one of your favorite movies.
Hey, fuck off, bitch. He was funny in that shit, and
Elf.
he was funny in that shit.
It was funny in Elf.
He was funny in Elf, yes. You just hate on the Ferrell.
I really do. I only like a couple of his movies.
The
I'm not
other
gonna-
guys.
I didn't like the other guys that much.
The
He hits
Oblongs.
Mark Wahlberg in the face.
He was in the
So?
Oblongs.
He was the Oblongs. He created the Oblongs. That's writing credits right there.
That shit was tight.
Oblong sucked.
Oblongs didn't suck.
Adult Swim sucks.
What?
You're just hating on everything.
What? You guys are gonna sit here and just...
You're just bashing on anything I say.
Adult Swim's the reason why those fucking cartoons are still on it almost every fucking channel now.
What cartoons?
Oblongs
Futurama?
wasn't just on Adult Swim either. That was on Fox too.
Yeah, Futurama was on Fox too. It started on Fox.
and then it died out.
Adult
And then
Swim
Adult
is regurgitating Fox. That's what happens with
Adult
that.
Swim kept it, and
That's
now fucking.
that's where Adult
Futurama's still there.
Swim. That's clickbait. That's the whole reason they had Family Guy on there. They get you in watching these Fox shows, and then they stick this weird, freaking alternative comedy stuff on you. Which I'm not one to really talk about alternative comedy. I mean, listen to this podcast. It's pretty darn cheesy, but come on now. You guys are gonna sit here and really freaking booty grind all over friggin' Adult Swim. It's really hard for me not to cuss when arguing with you too.
Dude,
Booty
get
grind.
hard.
I didn't watch it, but
It was funny.
that's just smart marketing by whatever movie studio made that by getting Kevin Hart. That's it.
They're gonna talk shit on the.
No, they got
Boondocks.
somebody funny so that they could be in a movie with Will Ferrell.
Or are you gonna talk shit on the Boondocks? Man?
He got to be in a movie with Kevin Hart, not the other way around.
Hey, he was in the Ladies Man.
Yeah, he was in The Ladies' Man. He was funny in The Ladies' Man.
Superstar.
Barely. He wasn't as funny as the guy from Something About Mary and Mouse Hunt.
Norm.
Yeah, that guy was way funnier on Ladies Man. He was autoerotically fixated himself, wasn't he?
Superstar. Yeah, no,
Superstar sucked. I hated
Yeah,
that movie.
yeah. I'll jump off the Will
Absolutely.
Ferrell fucking
You
bandwagon
said
for a
that
second. That movie
Fuck
sucked.
you guys. That movie was tough.
That movie sucked.
I'm not that huge of a Molly Shannon fan
All right,
either.
so let's not
flip
just
this
bash
over.
fucking Will Ferrell for a second. Let's just look into Jim Carrey for a minute. Number 23 was a horrible movie.
Okay. His one of his few attempts at not doing comedy, he gets bashed.
I liked his
Number
Riddler.
23 sucked too. I'm
but
not even gonna.
So
Yeah.
many people bashed his Riddler.
Yeah, he was the Riddler. He was a scary Riddler.
Yeah, you wanted to hate on Tommy Lee Jones and forget that he was Two-Face for a minute. Are we forgetting that Jim Carrey was the Riddler?
I didn't have that huge of a problem with Jim Carrey's Riddler. We expected Jim Carrey to be that way as the Riddler. We gave him that power. We
Yeah.
gave him that power.
Shut the
put
fuck
on
up.
the bowler
Corn,
cap
don't
and
look at me like that.
put on the bowler cap and put on the tights.
If knowledge is power, then I am God. Yeah.
Yeah, we as America, as fans, gave him that power. Because of the success of movies like The Mask, Ace Ventura, not
was a good
one,
movie.
not one, but two. He is one of the few that can make a comedy sequel that was arguably better than the first one.
What he did wrong was create The Mask.
But The Mask itself was a good movie.
The first
You
one
cannot
was.
blame Jim Carrey for Jamie Kennedy.
Oh, for the
You
second mask?
Cannot. There is no guilty by association there.
That was a horrible fucking.
Did he actually write that movie?
Nope.
Then he definitely can't. He didn't create a damn thing.
He
Damn is
starred
allowed.
in and it created.
That does not count. You can't count a sequel that he had nothing to do with
What
against
movie
him.
was a sequel to Will Ferrell that was with someone else that was hated? Because Ace Ventura eventually went to Pet Detective Jr. with a little fat kid.
That was a Nickelodeon movie. That was the fucking.
Ace Ventura was also a cartoon.
Yeah, it was.
Did he voice the cartoon?
Probably not.
No.
No, but Will Ferrell voiced the cartoon in Megamind.
So
Oblongs.
Megamind sucked.
Did you watch Megamind?
Yeah,
I
sucked.
liked Megamind.
It's because you're one of those generations. You were still in high school. That was your Incredibles.
That was like a DreamWorks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was your Shrek. That was your Incredibles.
You know how much. Dude, Shrek was horrible.
First one was amazing.
Yeah.
Then they destroyed. That was part of that whole let's franchise everything into extra products. Shrek and SpongeBob
Okay, so we'll give
and Will Ferrell have ruined America.
acting to the Carrie.
Not to mention how many true stories has Will Ferrell played in? Because I can think of at least one for Jim Carrey.
No.
Man on the Moon. You ever seen it? No, of course not.
Cable guy. was
Spoiler
very
alert:
shitty.
he dies at the. Oh. Yeah, you wanted to walk right past that one too, huh?
I'm trying to win this.
He tried to walk
to make
right past the cable
different.
guy.
Cable
Yeah,
guy was
Jim
pretty-
Carrey.
Right now, this is the 1919 World Series, and you're really fucking shit up, Shoeless Joe. Yeah, you just fucking play ball.
That's the fucking. The Cable Guy was a shitty movie.
What?
Yeah.
You're wrong. It was a dark
movie.
comedy that was ahead of its time.
What do you mean? He was a stalker trying to make friends.
I didn't care too much.
Exactly.
For the
And
Truman.
then,
She almost
like-
killed him.
Ha! Truman Show created reality TV.
Reality TV was already in existence. Real World had been around for
More
quite
people
some
liked
time.
it better. Truman Show came out.
Oh,
Truman Show was
that
awesome.
Jim Carrey.
His fault. Yes, it was.
Bash
It's all
Ed
his
Harris
fault.
Bash Ed Harris in this room.
It's all Jim Carrey's fault.
No, he did good. With
Truman
that.
Show was good.
He did good.
Yeah.
The Cable Guy.
You know what, Jim Carrey? Oh,
Cable
no,
Guy
Patrick.
was good. Corn, you need to just stop
because
trying to.
He was playing the same character. He was playing Ace Ventura, dude.
Yeah, as a cable guy.
As a Cable.
No, he wasn't.
Guy.
He
Where's
was a
the acting
creepy
range in
psycho.
that?
He was a creepy psycho. He was about to kill
Ace-
Matthew Broderick
And Ace Ventura isn't the creepy psycho.
and Leslie Mann. No, he's an animal lover. They're all weird. They talk to the animals. They sift through animal poop.
He
That's-
created so many movies that had horrible sequels. Dumb and Dumber.
But that wasn't him.
It wasn't, but he created it.
See,
He
you
was
cannot
in the
blame
movie.
him for the
He's
sequels that
guilty
came
by
out.
association
No,
because
he's
he
not.
is killing
Dumb and
all of
Dumber
them.
was a badass movie.
You're just reaching. Just because Will Ferrell's movies aren't good enough to make into sequels.
one of
That's
those
why there's
movies
no Ricky Bobby 2. Because we don't want to see...
Was there
Anchorman 2 sucked.
anything turnover? Anchorman 2 made more than Dumb and Dumber 3.
Dumb and Dumber 2.
So? Dumb and Dumber 3 was
He's more
20 years
bankable.
coming. It was always going to suck. And they had a movie in between without the original 2 actors. That made everybody detract from the whole brand of Dumb and Dumber.
Nowadays, you say
Will
Jim
Ferrell
Carrey,
had nothing but star power to bring into Anchorman 2.
Who
and
is
what
better
did
in
we
Horton
get?
Who's a Here? Horton Here's a Who? Because they were both in that one.
Jim Carrey and fucking
Steve Carell was better.
Than all of them.
Was Steve Carell the fish?
But I
No,
think
Steve
Steve
Carell was
Carell's the
the
real
dad.
sneaky, wacky one in here.
He's the one secretly winning this battle.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there. I'm reaping all the benefits.
Yeah, I got everything. I got in on the Anchormans. I got in on Bruce Almighty.
Oh shit! Yeah, he did.
Yeah. You want to say something about Morgan Freeman playing God?
Yeah, I did.
Because we all loved that. I think even Muslims agreed with that.
I think Liam Neeson
Like,
should
oh,
be God.
that's a good one. What?
Yep, Zeus.
No, he's played enough gods.
Yeah, dude.
Just Zeus and Aslan alone. Aslan is God. They said as much in the third one.
Yeah.
That was heaven.
There was a third one? Oh, yeah. That.
Yeah, with the kid from We're the Millers.
Yeah, he's the fucking. He's in the shit.
That kid.
He's in the
That
shit.
kid will whoop your tail, though.
Dude.
Did you see The Revenant?
Yeah, he was a little bitch. He was Tom Hardy's fuckboy.
Yeah, but it took Tom Hardy hitting him with a gun to actually beat him up.
He was Tom Hardy's fuckboy.
I'm,
He
I'm just kidding.
he
He
was
was
just
not,
as bad
He
as
didn't have a
Jared
tough bone
Leto.
in his body through that whole movie. He was scared of the engines and
I've
stuff.
done a
too.
lot of things I regretted when I'm drunk and shit.
And watching Jim Carrey was one of them.
Fuck.
And Me, Myself, and Irene was
No,
an
it's
amazing
cool.
movie.
Honestly, I can't hate you on the acting too much because Jim Carrey was fucking funny, and he does have longevity. So outside of that, fighting!
Yes.
Wait, who won?
Jim Carrey, come on, let's be real.
Jim Carrey won the
Yeah,
the acting, yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now
The
fighting.
I seen Jim Carrey get his ass kicked like by a black dude.
I saw
in
Jim Carrey get
Africa.
his ass kicked by fucking Renee Zellweger,
He told her to kick him, though.
and he got his ass beat.
He got his ass kicked by himself too.
Yeah,
Shit.
he could definitely throw a punch on himself.
I love that part of Liar Liar, though. I love
Yeah.
it. I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind? That was a great part. That's a movie quote. You can't count that as a cuss, and ass was already agreed upon that was allowed. Just in case either of you tried to go
Ass
all...
is not allowed as long as you're saying I'm fucking or I'm
Yeah,
beating your.
That wasn't sexual. He was talking about kicking his own hind part.
Kicking his own butt. You're describing his ass. I don't know, man.
Yeah, because if it went
You could've-
if
you
it went
could've said
TV
butt.
wise, they would have censored you right now and
Kicking
said I
No,
was kicking my
no.
own butt.
I've watched...
Yeah.
They don't
That's
say
awesome.
they don't
Yes,
say
they
I'm
do.
wiping my own ass on Big Daddy. They censor that to I wipe my own butt. I wipe my own butt.
That's because somebody was watching that and was really uncomfortable leaving that kid allowing that child to talk about wiping
I
himself.
think that's a bite.
I
a
agree.
bite. No,
I think
I
that's a
don't-
bite.
You
We're gonna
guys
have
are
to
just
go- we're
trying
gonna
to
have to-
lawyer up.
I'll
into
give you Jim
forcing
Carrey,
another
but
curse.
that's a
Gonna probably
bite.
delete a couple
No,
of
that
the
was a
cuss
movie
words
quote.
we didn't catch. Watch.
That was a quoting of a movie. You cannot get me for a quote.
I have a feeling he's gonna delete some of the.
They
things.
even put the N. They even will put the N word in certain programs just because it's a quote.
I
Not all of them.
don't. Yeah, so it's bullshit.
You've ever watched a movie? No, that is not. Because if I watched American History X on FX and they left the N word in there, so
They say nigger in taboo. It's pretty bad.
Apparently, Corn doesn't
just took
care.
away that bite right there. That takes away the bite.
Yeah, you take the bite away when you. Come on.
I was
You
going off
fucker.
a movie quote.
Oh shit!
No,
No,
he wasn't.
that's a
Because he
TV
didn't
show
actually say the
quote.
actual
Anyways.
quote.
Yeah.
He just said the word.
Yeah.
I actually went full on and said the exact verbatim of what
Alright,
he
we're
said when
wasting
that guy
time
walked
on
into
this.
that bathroom. Jim Carrey probably loses that fight. I don't
Yes,
see
he
Jim
would.
Carrey beating... Will Ferrell doesn't seem like that tough
he
of a
took
guy.
a punch by Mike Ditka and he did not go down.
That wasn't a real punch.
Yes, man. Jim Carrey goes down.
That wasn't a real punch.
Honestly, real punch. I think Will Ferrell has a better chance. Jim Carrey's super skinny, like almost McCanna's skinny.
Who beat up
Yeah.
the other brother in Step Brothers?
Those kids.
Dale. No, it wasn't even fucking Will Ferrell.
Oh,
it
that
was
was
fucking
good. Yeah.
John C. Reilly. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, John C. Reilly stole the fucking show in both those movies, pretty much, dude. I just want to tell you, I spread my my butt cheeks.
It's
It's
my
my
cacho.
cacho.
Yeah, see see, and that's the other thing. Jim Carrey, you talk about his movies, and it's his characters that were funny. Will Ferrell, you talk about his movies, and it's usually the supporting actors that were funny.
Is it the
Will
well, at that
Ferrell's
point, is it
funniest
the
movie, I think, was
situation?
Zoolander, because he wasn't the main guy. We didn't have to follow
He was funny as
the
Chaz.
floppy Will Ferrell through the whole movie.
Wedding Singers, the Swingers, yeah,
Crashers?
Wedding Swingers, yeah, Crashers. Sorry,
Swingers?
Yeah, well-
Wedding Swing? You just tried to mix two movies.
yeah, Wedding Crashers.
Even he
Swingers.
wasn't all that funny. I liked the mom.
The
Yeah.
meatloaf.
Pick up your skateboard. Yeah, I had to cut out a word there for myself.
Oh, see, but that movie quote didn't count, so that means that was a bite.
No. Because
If
that
you-
was the F word.
If you will censor beating, or if you won't censor the F, or you will censor the F, but you won't censor the A,
Yeah, most places will censor the F, but not the A.
we're not going off FX.
Yes, we.
That's adult style.
I'm not going FX After Dark. I'm not talking Sons of Anarchy rules here, because then Korn would have got away with the N word.
Yeah, you would have.
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
And that's another example right there. Sons of Anarchy allowed the N word like crazy. They abused it.
They censor it on The Longest Yard on TBS.
That's because it's Stone Cold. They don't want to make him look bad.
That's bullshit.
Right?
What do you
Right?
mean?
See?
That's bullshit. you know it.
We are not on this. We are still on this fight. Will Ferrell wins a fist fight, right?
Yeah.
Are we in agreement there?
Who's sexier?
Jim Carrey, no doubt. Did you see me, myself, and Irene? He had the crew cut. He was all thick and
All right,
stuff.
Jim Carrey wins.
When has Will Ferrell ever been sexy? Ricky Bobby. That was the closest, and he was
He was
still
not
chunky.
sexy.
Semi-pro.
He was sexy.
Yeah,
on-
it was sexy and semi-pro.
What? He had the whole song "Love Me Sexy."
That doesn't mean he was sexy.
He was sexy as fuck on
He
Blades
was-
of Glory too.
Yeah, he was. Yes, he
There's
was.
only one song we come out to and skate to, and that is My Humps.
And he's fire, alright?
He is fire, not ice. He is fire. Because he is the sexy one. He brings sexy to figure skating.
Show
he is Chad
me
Michael.
something.
And he is figure skating.
You guys are picking the least sexy roles by him and just and calling that the sexy.
Superstar.
At least on Wedding Crashers, he
He
was
was
picking
sexy.
up chicks.
It was sexy.
Yeah,
as
he
fuck.
picked up that bitch on fucking. He picked
At
up
the
a
funeral,
bitch on
yeah.
fucking Old School too.
Yeah.
The wife.
Yeah.
Hey honey, is KFC still open? He was fucking funny on Old School.
Yeah, he was.
When you think back to it, that's like his funniest role he actually had.
We're going streaking!
We're going through the quads, sit up to the gymnasium.
That was what kind of led to Will Ferrell having to just be this screaming dumb oaf in all his movies.
You had to be
though.
Frank the Tank.
Yeah, and that doesn't make all the things great. Frank the Tank. Gator, don't play that.
Gator, don't play that.
It wasn't as funny.
Yes, it was.
Bet you Jason.
No,
And
I
he
wasn't
agreed
a
with me
pimp.
on the Eva Mendes thing.
Jason Segel can
Oh,
kick
fuck
both
you.
of their asses.
Jason Segel?
Yeah, Jason Segel can kick both of their asses.
Jason Segel?
Jim
No.
Carrey and Will Ferrell at the same
Jason
time.
Segel. Who the fuck's Jason Segel?
Fucking
Sarah Marshall guy?
Yeah.
You
wait.
Shut up, Corey.
yeah, for reals.
Marshall?
You're
Yes.
just talking about this 40, aren't
Wasn't
you?
that his name
Marshall.
too? Was Marshall on
Yeah, forgetting Sarah. But fucking.
How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah, it was Marshall.
Yeah, he can kick both of their asses.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
This is not about him. You don't get to bring in a third.
All right, before we get to the sexy street fight, because come on,
Who
Jim
won
Carrey
this one?
won.
Let's
Jim
tally it up,
Carrey
yeah.
won, dude.
2-1. Yeah, damn
He
it.
would get his ass
Get these
kicked,
tallies right.
but
Jim Carrey won.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Overall.
I would say let's go to the bonus before the sexy street fight.
Why not?
Because we had our bonus last week and it turned out pretty cool. Not really, but whatever.
Yeah,
I
well,
guess, I don't know.
no, it didn't.
I liked it.
It was just there.
Hey, that's cool to me. You know, fuck this, you assholes.
You're just trying to control shit. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'll take a bite for that one. I don't give a
Boom, 2.
Damn's not a curse word.
Damn
We're
is a
gonna have
curse
to go
word.
No,
back
it's not.
through
It's a
this shit.
request to the Lord.
What? Oh wait, yeah, we said hell damn for it.
Hell damn farts,
Yeah,
okay?
we said hell damn for it.
Just get him heated. He's getting heated
No.
already.
That won't work. No.
He's heating up because of those habaneros.
I'll shove them up both of your tailpipes. I don't care. Corn, you can breathe fire if you want.
He's almost close to it, dude.
Yep.
Keep going.
So which Street Fight are we going with then?
We're
Fuck.
going with the Steven Seagal versus fucking
That's a quick one.
Typo Master.
Billy Blanks.
Typo?
Master. Shut up, Corn.
Typo.
Typo.
Yeah, that was a good. We actually did go looking up some info there. Well, obviously we didn't go watching his action movies. Although I didn't know Billy Blanks had hair at some point in his life.
Yeah, and he was in The Last Boy Scout. I think I seen that movie too.
I saw parts of it with Damon Wayans and Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I seen that movie.
But we did look up some YouTube tournament fights with Billy Blanks, and holy crap,
He can actually fight.
Yeah,
Under pressure too.
yeah, under pressure.
As Boss Burton would say.
Oh my
We're
god.
actually checking this out because we knew Steven
We spent a
Seagal.
while. We went down our own little rabbit
We
hole
had
on
like
this
an
one.
hour of watching random Steven Seagal videos and then only like 2
All
videos
Steven
of-
Seagal's videos looked like they were the exact same routine that was practiced so many times of him just throwing these little guys by one arm and stuff that it
Staged.
it flowed too simply. There was no, you could tell it wasn't any like full on tournament play going on there.
And then you go back to the older style films, and it still looks pretty staged. Same routine,
Yeah.
same fucking.
It's one of those, I understand martial arts is a dance.
Yeah, like he was not, there's no leg works at all going on. Whereas Billy Blanks was he was fighting in actual tournaments, first off.
Throwing
martial
real
arts
kicks.
tournaments. Yeah, throwing kicks and punches.
And actually connecting with people's
Oh my
face
god,
and shit.
yeah. I forgot who he was
Larry
fighting on
Kelly.
that. Yeah, he, oh my god.
He mollywopped his ass.
Yeah, and he didn't even have reach on the guy. So that, there was just this whole rabbit hole of Steven Seagal fakery of him making claims of what was he saying he did? Of training CIA people and
killing Yakuza members or
Yeah.
something like that.
Training Anderson Silva.
Yeah, showing
God.
Anderson Silva his front kick that he knocked out Vitor Belfort with. Fucking
that cracked me up. Oh, really? You got your leg up that high? Even Vitor Belfort's height? That's not no. I don't
he
see
shit his pants and wasn't man enough to actually say anything about it.
after getting choked out.
Yeah,
and
by a true
trying
master.
to karate chop balls,
Yeah, who karate chops nuts, bro?
basketballs.
Nah, fucking the lawman, Steven Seagal. That's
He
the-
identifies as apparently Japanese and Italian, but is he was like fucking something completely else.
He was all on the they were showing the clips of him on the lawman thing, trying to all of a sudden go with a ghetto accent every time he talked to black people. If you're not mixed like that, you can't do that.
That seems
okay?
racist.
It is very racist. It's not racist when I do it. It's just it's like a chemical imbalance or something. I'm not half anymore. Something
Yeah,
else is
Holmes.
taking over.
Let's say.
Billy Blanks wins that one.
That was
Yeah, Billy
funny.
Blanks wins that
That was
fight
actually fun.
very quick.
Fucking
Yeah,
Joe
so-
Rogan was talking shit on Steven Seagal, and that's what made it like, okay.
Yeah, when Joe Rogan and Boss Rutan were both and even John Leguizamo
He runs like a
all
bitch.
ragging on him like that. Like, oh my god.
And then they showed him running, and he really does run like a bitch.
And that was an old one too. That wasn't even him all fat. That was like
He
him
had
in
hip
shape in
huggers
his
and shit
prime.
on.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, very. Steven Seagal's got a
Dude, I think
real
I've-
mysterious fakeness. Apparently,
He's a really good actor.
something
Yeah.
tells me he's wearing a Mel
Or-
romper.
Don't stunt man. He's a
he
stunt
can't
man.
fit into that.
He got a special size.
He was in that movie where that fucking helicopter was like in the prison, or he was in prison and he was protecting somebody. Ah, fuck! I forgot the name of that movie. But that movie was fucking retarded, dude.
You're talking about the one with Morris Chestnut that we were talking about earlier, Half Past Dead or something like that.
Yeah, Half Past Dead.
Was that the name of the movie?
Yeah, Half Past Dead.
With Ja Rule.
Yeah, because he died, and then
Stone
they
Cold
brought him
or some
back, and they put him in the prison because he's undercover cop or
Okay,
whatever.
do you guys even like Steven Seagal
Oh my god.
movies?
I remember that. They put a do-rag on Steven Seagal in that movie, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah. That one.
Sorry, that's fucking...
That
That's
one.
another bite there, because that was...
Exit Wounds was
hilarious.
alright.
Huh?
Didn't they try to put a do-rag on him in Exit Wounds?
He was a cop. He's always a fucking cop, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
He can't be like John Wick, where it's like, yo, he's a former assassin. Nobody's gonna
Even though he
believe
wants
that he
to.
was assassin. He can't. No, he's not fitting into small spaces where assassins fit.
He's a really good.
He's not
stuntman.
climbing up anything
He could try.
unless
but, I
you
mean,
got a
he's gonna
step stool
break
to the crackers on the top shelf.
There's a movie about him in the train, in the speeding train too.
What was it, Speed 3? After Keanu? Like,
Even the way he was talking about meeting Bruce Lee sounded fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met Bruce Lee, and I met, when Brandon was like a baby. He was like 6 or 7. That's not that baby.
dude, I don't know. It's just one of those, like, do you even like his movies? I personally have not really
I liked
cared
Under
for-
Siege.
I liked them
That was the
when
only,
I was
that
a
was it.
kid.
And that was, I was a
Wow.
kid. It was one of the first movies I saw that showed boobage.
And I'm
Because
pretty sure
not many movies back then. Well, I wasn't being allowed to watch a lot of the movies that were showing them back then.
He wasn't in any of the Expendables either.
And we didn't even get into the parts
Steven
about
Seagal.
Steven Seagal's whole, what was the sexual harassment stuff?
Yeah,
that was-
having Russian sex slaves on tap 24/7. Like,
I'm mad. He was making much money. I'm pretty sure he
Yeah.
was
okay, he
fucking-
gets a plus for the thug card though on that one. Like for actually being.
Just because he's a good, no, a degenerate does not make you a thug.
He was technically a street pimp at that point.
No, he wasn't. He was
He
just
had him on tap for 24/7.
for himself.
It didn't have to just be for himself.
That's what it was.
They're rich, you
I'm
know.
pretty
Rich
sure he
people
would
have
have his
friends.
friends,
Fuck
yeah.
yeah. Come on now,
Dude, if
Come on.
if I had sluts
What
on
friends?
tap,
Porn sex
What
slaves.
friends? Apparently, Steven Seagal's just like angering Hollywood lately. Anyway,
I would let my. It's not like I'm attached to him, you know what I mean? Yeah, they like sleep in the same trailer as me, you know what I mean?
Gordon's just like, yeah, I'm not attached to bitches. Fuck bitches.
they're just there.
I'll be
God.
sleeping over there, and if I feel the need, then I tell one of them to come back. And then my friend hits me up and he's like, hey, let's fucking watch a movie. Be like, all right. He's only
Here's some
gonna-
bitches.
Yeah, I have some bitches on tap, so I'd be like, hey, what's up?
First of all, anytime you say I have bitches on tap, there's something wrong with you. It shouldn't be like that. Was that what I thought? Yep.
That's water.
what in the heck was that noise? All right.
Yeah, you
So yeah,
shouldn't.
Steven Seagal loses this fight
Yeah.
horribly.
Yes.
And because upon looking it up, Billy Blanks is also still in shape, still doing workout videos. Cardio, we bring up cardio every time a fight gets close. We bring up cardio.
No, we bring up cardio every single time me and Michael Cera are gonna throw blows.
He's got you there still. But yeah, so
How do we know he
Steven
doesn't smoke
Seagal-
a fuck ton of cigarettes now?
You do too. He's probably
You've
still
been-
has
we're
cardio
equal.
on you.
You've been smoking cigarettes since you were 11. Yeah, so I don't know. When was the last time you went on a run?
I've been smoking cigarettes for 12 years.
Have you ever gone on a run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to smoke a cigarette during a run, but that doesn't mean shit.
During a run.
I just like an oxygen tank, dude.
Goddamn right, I'm like Mick.
I need
My
that
God.
tobacco in my system.
So that's the bonus battle we threw.
We're
in
not
there.
judging me here.
Thanks to B Rob from the Random Ramblings with Rob podcast for that suggestion, and for this one, even though we have to tweak it a little bit because of the whole point debacle of last week,
Unlike Trump, our
collusion
last...
that didn't work. Oh,
You're just mad because we lawyered your ass on last week.
Yeah, he
Now
doesn't
you're
like
trying to
lawyer
lawyer your
anything.
ass out of everything this
you didn't
week.
lawyer anything.
You were cool with the winner. Ava
No, I
Mendes, yes,
wasn't.
we were.
You
No, I
were not,
wasn't.
but
I
you
disputed
agreed upon
that.
it.
I didn't agree upon it either.
You let it.
not-
you let it
not-
go without going over the numbers during that.
Majority
I'm
vote.
not letting it go now.
We noticed who won the Super, or who should
The
have won the Super
season's
Bowl.
not over. The season's not over, so I get to.
You
that's
can't
that's yes, you
dispute
can.
a game in week 15
Yeah.
on week 17 in
What,
the playoffs
you're
that
gonna-
team didn't get in because of a fucked up call.
This isn't a sport.
We fucked up the call.
and who
Refs fuck up calls all
who
the
said
time.
there were rules like that you couldn't? This is a podcast.
It was
whatever the heck. Whatever
it
the hell
was-
we want to throw into it. And yes,
It was just finalized.
it wasn't finalized.
It was finalized when that
finalized.
record button.
Just because you
Stopped.
guys left doesn't mean it wasn't
It was
finalized.
stopped.
I could have easily hit record and dubbed over and been. I chose to wait till this week to bring it up.
You chose too long.
No, Rosario Dawson remains the champion.
She's not undisputed though.
She is undisputed.
It's one of those.
No.
She won last week. If you tally up the points of last week, nobody goes off of who said who
was
won.
better in Rocky.
Okay, if you saw a headline that said Patriots win, but they show the score and it says ATL 56, New England 49, who are you going to say won?
That's
The
from-
team with the higher points.
Yeah, we could also say that about the whole overtime debacle that happened with the Patriots too, or the Deflategate that happened with the Patriots, but it happened.
Yep, passed.
Not the same.
It's the same.
No, it's
the
not.
same.
That's debatable. This is fact.
It's
If
the
there
same.
were actually more points on the board at the end of the game and they said the Patriots didn't win,
Hey, Corn,
that would be in
who
dispute.
did you want last week?
I'm pretty sure Eva Mendes was said
That doesn't matter.
Eva
This isn't a
Mendes.
personal vote. This isn't a vote. This is a democracy. This isn't a democracy at this point. This is where it becomes a dictatorship.
So what you're saying, it's one of those like,
No, what that means is no matter what the votes are,
Yeah.
it just goes down to numbers,
So
only
it's
numbers.
like-
It doesn't matter about personal feel in this. It doesn't matter about what was said on the podcast. It's only the numbers.
so it's like Kanye.
Yes,
would
because
say, like,
the
fucking-
numbers were said on the podcast. The numbers didn't
but
lie.
the finalization.
Just
because
because you guys forgot. No, just because you guys couldn't keep up with your own douchebaggery.
You didn't say anything last week.
Yeah,
Where
you
were
were
you
okay
at
with
last
it.
week?
I
with
was
this?
disputing the entire thing the entire time.
Where did you jump in and be like, no, that's not right because our numbers. We got to recheck the numbers right before we end.
At the beginning of this episode, that's when that happened.
That doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
No.
It's recording. That counts.
That doesn't count.
Once
the
I
same
hit
way.
record, it starts. There's no end to the game.
There was a week of this. There
That
was a
doesn't
week
matter.
Straight.
You're sure there's
Our
a week?
listeners didn't get to listen all week. It wasn't like they went from today to the very next episode.
Did you
today.
post and the winner is on Instagram?
No.
No.
Did you post and the winner is on Twitter?
No, because the winner wasn't.
Because the winner was. And
There
the
is
person
no
who didn't
argument
want that
here.
winner to be there did not wind up being there.
No,
That's why
because
that
the winner
slash is right there.
No, it's because the score didn't lie.
Okay, Rosario Dawson and Paula Patton. We'll do this because it's gonna wind up being Paula Patton. This is gonna be a rigged event.
As long as the numbers don't lie.
All right. So
Go.
what was the poll on Twitter?
There was none.
Oh, so this is just sex and fighting, and then we have to go to a third possibly.
Yep.
okay.
No.
All right. So we'll actually do this.
Goes sex and fighting, and then if it's a tie, whoever I want to win with.
That's what happened this week.
Yeah.
No, it's not. There was no tie last week.
No, there was a definite winner, and it was Eva Mendes.
Yeah.
It
That was a 2-1 vote.
There wasn't even a full-on official announcement. There wasn't a vote. The numbers did not lie. I don't know why you guys keep trying to bring it up like it's like there's some kind of way out of it. There's not. I will cut everything you've said out of this. You don't do the editing. Editing rights
I
win.
told you he was gonna edit all the fuck words. I know he has a couple in there. He said "fuck you" corn a couple times.
I've only said the F word a couple times.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
because
sure.
I think even Instagram on their poll was fucking Dawson.
It was all Dawson all over the social media. That was what the argument became was Twitter versus Instagram, which it didn't even matter because they both had the same result. The fans spoke.
Ava Mendes was the winner.
She wasn't. Corn, you weren't even there.
She was the winner.
Mentally, you weren't even there.
I was there.
Not at the end.
I was there.
You weren't audible.
I was listening to you guys.
We'll
You
leave
weren't
it
even
with
there.
the Rosario.
Rosario Dawson versus fucking
Paula Patton.
Paula Patton.
I already know you guys are gonna do the collusion thing, so go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, just being off of what you said earlier, your words, not mine. She was hotter than Eva Mendes was in Hitch.
Yeah.
And Eva Mendes and Rosario Dawson in Sex Appeal went to Eva Mendes. So my sex appeal on this would instantly go to Paula Patton. If she was hotter than Eva Mendes in the same movie that they played together.
That's only in one movie,
Yeah, I'm
though.
pretty sure Paula Patton's way young.
She was sexy
She's
as
not
fucking...
born in 75. She's not that young.
She was... Okay, Deja Vu wasn't a great movie, but she was sexy in Deja Vu. She was sexy in fucking
I didn't
Ida
watch
Wild.
Deja Vu or Ida Wild.
10-5. I'm
And she's sexy in general.
16 plus fucking.
This is just you trying to do the. See, now you're trying to force the collusion, but you're confusing Korn.
Hold on.
No, I'm
Because
just
your
saying
references
from
suck.
what you were saying earlier about Eva Mendes.
Who did more movies with Will Smith?
Fucking bitch.
Rosario Dawson. You know why? Because she's hotter.
Yeah, and
Eva
Eva Mendes
Mendes was
wound
only
up
good
winning
for
the
one.
sex appeal last week.
Who's showing their
That
boobies?
doesn't matter now.
Who has more mystery?
The unknown Paula Patton.
She's never shown her boobies, huh?
Uh-uh.
I'd like to see them.
She won't get paid near as much as Rosario would.
This isn't about money. This is about sex and fights. This is
Dawson's
exactly what
doing
this is about.
Netflix,
Because if it
okay?
was about bankability, Will Ferrell would have won our prior fucking one.
Only now, not in the 90s.
It doesn't matter about the 90s. It matters about the now. That's why we have fights about guys about
Overall,
now.
Jim Carrey's probably made more money. That's not even a. Why are you bringing up Will Ferrell? See, that's you trying
That's
to. I'm going to go
bankability.
back to old stuff now. It's over.
You can't bring up money and then have money in a different
that fight
thing
was
and have
tallied
it
up.
completely
The
different.
final tallies came in. That's what
Don't
didn't
bring
happen last
something
week.
in from a fight from earlier and then be bringing it into this fight because it don't matter on this fight.
What
Because if
fight?
it would have mattered on this fight,
You
you're
brought
saying
up the other
Rosario
fight.
Dawson would be more bankable now.
Yeah, that was a quick mention. That wasn't a full-on hinged point. That was
But
just
that
because
is
you
the
guys weren't
point.
saying anything. Because you guys have no defense for Paula Patton.
Yeah, I do.
I have a
She's
lot.
sexy as fuck. And in a fight, she probably would win against Rosario Dawson.
You're only doing that because now you're bitter.
I'm pretty sure.
She's a scrapper.
all that
She
is.
has to do something to get up to where
You're
Rosario
bitter about
Dawson
the actual
is.
final tally. That's all that is.
Corn.
I say
Your
Paula
attempt
Patton's
at
pretty
mutiny didn't work.
hot. Paula Patton's hot. Rosario Dawson, like I said before, man, she got a really big mouth, alright? And then Jamie brings up, well, you shouldn't have such a little dick. I was all like, damn it. That bitch has a really big mouth still.
So then you're always going to feel inferior when you're getting a blowjob from her.
Rosario Dawson, I don't like her
You're
mouth. That's her biggest flaw I have with her, dude. She has like a really big. She's
You know
got a
Paula
fucking
Patton's biggest flaw?
What's that?
There's not enough of her
What do you mean?
anywhere.
What? She's not. What?
She's not famous enough. She doesn't even belong in this battle.
But she was suggested by one of our fans.
She was suggested by a podcaster. I don't. He's not a fan.
He's probably listened more than other people, dude. Honestly.
Yeah.
Much love.
Oh yeah. Always much love. He's
Much
left more
love.
voicemails definitely.
Much love.
We've based both of our fights for the last 2 weeks off of the dude. Yeah, I would say he's pretty much a fan. He
What's
listens.
Yeah, man. Like
But
I
that
said,
doesn't
man.
matter.
And then she has a big forehead, dude. She has a really big forehead.
Paula Patton's pictures are all kind of blurry because she's not famous enough to be on real
Rosario
red carpet.
Dawson has deep ass eye sockets that are dark
We're
as
not talking
fuck.
about fame. We're talking
No,
about
you guys
sexy
you're
street
just on
fight.
bashing.
We're talking
Her
about a
head looks
sexy.
ghoulish.
This is
street
just
fight.
bashing. This is just put the vote up. Just put the
It's
vote
a
up
sexy
already.
street
Yeah.
fight.
Paula Patton wins because these two guys are bitter about the final tally from last week. That's all
Because
that
someone
is.
else was bitter about it.
I wasn't bitter. I listened to the actual tallies.
And you got mad at us. 'cause
Rosario
we
Dawson
agreed.
wasn't eliminated
If I'd have gotten
last
mad
week.
at you, we
Rosario
wouldn't be
Dawson gets
recording this
eliminated
week.
This week.
If I was really mad at you, I'd say you guys can both fucking walk home.
Yes.
I'm not taking a bite for that one.
Fuck that. John freaking Smith. would say
If I was
something
really
different.
bitter, this would be a solo fucking episode.
Fuck.
Yeah, the cursing ban just got lifted.
No, it didn't. That's 4 bites.
I will cut all of that shit out too.
That is great.
You're going to be Steven Seagal?
Yep.
Wow. That should be the name of this episode. How everything turned into Steven Seagal.
Yeah. Fuck Steven Seagal.
At least the final tally last week was real. People can check that and actually get the real evidence. Yeah,
got the
listen
real
to
evidence
last
this week.
listen to the last episode and hear
Share.
count the tallies in your freaking hands.
I believe this happened in like an hour and 30 minutes into the episode.
Yeah.
So check it out.
God. So
And let us know. Feedback, Twitter, Instagram. You know where to find this.
yeah. So we're gonna take a quick break. We got a word from our buddies over at #Blackout Podcast, and when we come back, we have an interview with former WWE superstar JTG. Yes, I know. We just popped that one up as a bit of a surprise on you guys, huh? Yeah, we got a wrestler, guys. He's going to be joining us to talk about his new book, Damn, Why Did I Write This Book Too? So yeah, stay tuned. Come right back, and you'll hear us.
Hey, what up, people? This is Jay.
And this is Jared.
From the hashtag Blackout Podcast. And when we are not geeking out on our show,
or talking about people getting suspended for silly things,
we are checking out the Just in Time Podcast.
And you should too. We blacking out.
Blacking out.
All right, well, you want to introduce him?
Well, JTG, we got a special guest on our show today. It's famous JTG from WWE, who also has a book that he has written, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
That is correct. It's your boy JTG, one half of the most underrated flyest tag team of all time, Crime Time.
Crime Time.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for having me on the show, guys.
Oh, thank you for joining us. That was shout out to PD Beats for hitting us up too.
Yeah.
That was real nice of him.
So, if you don't mind, man, if you want to, go ahead and start letting us know a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, because we don't have a whole. I don't know how many wrestling fans we have on our listener base there, so definitely give them a little backstory.
Oh, so for those who who are not up to date with the flyest tag team around, Crime Time.
What? Yeah.
Shad and I, we got on the scene in 2006, I believe. I was training out of OVW down in Louisville, Kentucky. I am the youngest African American to be signed to the WWE. I got signed at 21, very young.
Wow. Hell yeah, man!
And
Congratulations.
Huh?
Congratulations, man! Hell yeah, that's definitely a feat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely a feat. And usually when I got signed to my contract, usually you're in developmental wrestling school for a few years, maybe some months. But I was there when I got signed. Chad and I pretty much got tossed into the lion's den. The swing, sink or swim, they call it. And we swam like a motherfucker. Can I curse on the show?
Oh yeah,
Oh
definitely.
yeah, go right ahead, man. This is not a censored
We
show.
swam like motherfuckers, and we were very popular in 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10.
and still, so it's still popular though too. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, we're still doing our thing on the independent scene, and especially with the 2 books that I released last year and the year before. Yeah.
Yeah, so the book, why did I write, why did I write this book, right? And why did I write this book too?
Write this book?
Yeah.
How to play the game.
So, the obvious question.
The obvious question is that?
Why did you write both of the books, actually? I guess that's the obvious, the easiest question.
So I wrote the book. I'm not an author. I had no intentions of being an author or writing a book, but friends and family kind of persuaded me into writing the book because I had some crazy stories on being on the road, and I had a lot of knowledge to share. They told me that I needed to write a book. I needed to put these stories on paper because I have a very interesting, unorthodox way of telling a story. I just don't tell a story. I'm a fan of comedy, so I incorporated that style into my book.
I noticed just from the audio sample, it kind of reminded me a little bit of like Wolf of Wall Street, and like just said whatever the hell you wanted.
I said exactly what I wanted. And the book became an immediate cult classic.
Nice.
Everywhere I go, everybody, I love your book. I love your book. A lot of people who want to get into the wrestling business or thinking about it, or even if you're not a wrestling fan, you learn a lot from the stories of the stuff that I've had to overcome. The first book is about Heat. Are you guys familiar with Heat? Are you guys familiar with the wrestling world?
We're not as familiar.
Okay,
I vaguely remember Heat when I was growing up. Like, not hardcore remembering it, but just a little bit.
Oh, we are open to an education.
Give you a little rundown what Heat is. That's what the first book is about. So Heat is a terminology that we use in the wrestling culture behind the scenes. Heat is like something like is like grown ass cooties for grown ass men.
Okay.
It's like, oh, he got heat. Let me stay away from him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's like a black cloud over a professional wrestler's head, or after like a conflict with somebody who's like in a higher in the totem pole than you. For example, if I had an altercation with John Cena, even if I'm wrong, he's John Cena, I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. I just had a conflict with John Cena. You don't want to be seen with me because I have heat with John Cena, and you will get heat by association. It's contagious.
Okay.
Oh. So it's not a good it's not a good thing like fire then.
Yeah, it's not a good thing at all. Yeah, you don't want heat.
Okay.
And when I first got, even though on TV, my tag team partner and I, Shad, we were popular. The fans loved us. Behind the scenes, we had a lot of heat.
Oh, okay.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's
we had a
crazy.
lot of heat, and I wrote about those stories in my book. And we overcame a lot of funny stories and a lot of stuff that Shad and I had to overcome. And we got released. We got fired after, like, I don't think we were on the road for a year, but we got fired because of heat. But we came back 6 months later, but the fans wanted to know why we were gone, and I had to share the story.
Well, that's actually very kind of you to have your own words out there and put your own side. Not everybody will do that. Some people will just let the organization speak for them.
Well, actually, that's interesting. Yeah, because you started out, you didn't even have to do Tough Enough, huh?
No. Shad actually did Tough Enough, but he didn't. He got picked, but he didn't make it to the television show because of a mistake that one of the doctors made.
Okay.
So after that, he went to OVW, and he was there for a few years. And Paul Heyman, I don't know if you know who Paul Heyman is, but he was the promoter down in ECW, and he's like a evil genius. He manages Brock Lesnar.
Right.
He put Shad and I together, and we became a tag team down in OVW, and Shad and I did a bunch of videos locally in Louisville, Kentucky. And the videos were so funny that it got in front of Vince McMahon. And Vince McMahon, without even seeing us wrestle, he said, these guys are funny. They got on-screen presentation. They're charismatic. Hire them. I want them working for me.
Like the Hardy
and
Boys.
we got a job just off because we were funny and we were charismatic.
Right on, man.
That's awesome, though, too. Yeah, personality can go a long way.
Yeah, because The Miz, I think he won the Tough Enough like a long time ago, and I don't even think I see them that much around in SmackDown or in around Raw. Not a whole lot.
Yeah, SmackDown. Yeah, he's great on the mic. He got a lot of personality.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's cool, man. Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I always wondered, like, some of the guys, like, I wondered if Goldust ever got bullied back in the day. You know what I mean?
Probably back in the day, way back in the days. Not now. He's a vet now.
Yeah, now
nobody messes with Goldust. But yeah, but when you're first getting started, the wrestling business is like a big fraternity. There's a lot of hazing, and there's a lot of what do you call it? People higher than you in the totem pole that you have to kiss up to, and all the politics and that kind of stuff. But once you're in, and it's like family.
That's cool. Did any of the hazing ever get did it ever go too far where you were close to maybe walking out?
No, not for work, because I worked too hard to get where I was at. But I told a very funny story in my second book. I left it out the first book because I didn't want to put it in there because I was afraid of getting more heat. But the second one, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna put it in the second book. So I put it in the second book. It was like for wrestlers when they do their first overseas tour. They kind of make the rookies indulge in drinking like beyond like human capacity. Is like ridiculous amount of liquor. And I was getting kind of like teased, like, oh, we can't, they're gonna fuck you up, you're gonna drink 2 cases of beer, and because it's a tour bus and you're driving to the next town, and it usually takes like 8 hours, so it's nothing but alcohol consumption. And I'm like, and I'm already a lightweight when it comes to liquor. I tell that story a whole bunch of times in my book. And
I couldn't
when it came
identify
time to
with
drinking,
that.
I had to outsmart the system, cruel tradition. So I had to, I stuffed my my book bag, my travel bag with hotel towels, and when nobody was looking, I'll pour the beer into the into my bag, and the towels would soak up the liquor, and nobody was looking.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
that's
I
smart.
know I drank some, and then when nobody's looking, I pour like half the other half. I'm like, pass me another beer. They're like, oh yeah, go JTG. Look at that. Look at him. I'm like, yeah, if you guys only knew.
I'm quite the lightweight myself, and I've been caught pouring like the last like couple swigs of my beer out in the sink, and people just looking like, hey, what are you doing, man?
It
That's
tastes like
you're-
nickels.
They try to make me feel guilty, like you're wasting beer. Like nobody told you to buy it for me, man. I just showed up.
Yeah, you gotta be slick. And there's more to the story. My partner, he throws up and he does a whole bunch of drunk, gets himself embarrasses himself. But yeah, if you want to hear more about that story, that's in the second book. Damn, what I write this book too, How to Play the Game.
Oh yeah, we'll have a link in the description too for that book too for anyone that wants to go buy that. Which I'm sure after just hearing you talk, they'll definitely want to know more. And it's an audio book too. You can get narrated by you, right?
Absolutely. I went in the studio and dropped some hot chapters in the studio.
So you can not only read it in your own words, but we can actually hear it, the whole book, in your own words too. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun recording that. Actually, hearing myself read the stories out loud, it was actually more funnier. I was laughing at myself in there.
Certain emotion you can't always bring to writing. You have to hear it in the tone when somebody's speaking.
Yeah, actually, if I go back to some of our episodes, man, I'm like, oh, dude, I said that. You know, it catches me off surprise sometimes.
How long you guys been doing the podcast?
But a little bit over a year now, about a year and 4 months or so.
Oh, nice. I wish you continued success.
Oh, thank you. Well, hell, I'm sure our listeners are going to be pretty damn happy just hearing us get a superstar on.
Yeah.
Shucks.
Oh yeah.
One question I definitely had for you, and I'm sure it's popping up in either one of your books, and hopefully we'll be able to read that pretty soon, is what was your favorite part of actually going out and being on the road with the WWE?
I grew up on wrestling. I mean, I started watching wrestling at a very young age. Both of my parents were big wrestling fans, so I started watching wrestling when I was 2. So just being in the ring and walking down the aisle having my own entrance music, that was big for me. That was really big. Having my own action figure, that's mind blowing. Being in a video game, and people like when I got on social media, people telling me, "Oh, I just picked you in the video game. My son has your action figure." The autograph part, like engaging with the fans, that was the best part.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Honestly, that's got to do wonders for the confidence too. And,
yeah.
So are you making a comeback to the WWE, or are you still gonna be doing the indie thing for a while?
I don't know. The money, I never say never. If the money's right, that was one of my catchphrases. Money, yeah. So if the money's right, I'll definitely go back.
Well, yeah. Well, hell, even if not, you're a bestseller and author too. So not many wrestlers can actually say that either.
Yeah, just a handful. Some tried, but they weren't too successful. You see, the thing with my book is, I got straight to the point. Some wrestlers, they want to give you a whole background, and it's just like, my readers, they're engaged with the story from beginning to end.
That's amazing. That's awesome. Well, yeah. So yeah, to any of our listeners though, they know they know. We'll have a link in the description, but you can go ahead and tell them where to find your book too. You have a website too, yes?
Oh no, the website not a website right now, but if you follow me on Twitter at JTG 121084, or actually JTG 1284, there's a link in my profile. Also on Instagram, JTG 121084. You can find the book on Amazon, Google Play. You can find it on iTunes. Just type "Dan, What I Write This Book," and both versions will come up.
Oh yeah, and we encourage our listeners to buy both versions. Thanks for taking the time to be with us and joining us. I know Monday's a weird day usually for people schedule wise. So definite thank you for joining us today.
No problem. Again, I said thank you for having me on the show. And if I have any more future projects, which I do, I'll keep you guys updated.
Oh yeah, please do. Yeah, you don't mind if we tag you like 1 million times on Twitter this next week or so?
No problem. Go ahead, tag away.
All right. Well, yeah, thanks for being with us, and yeah, we hope to get you back on again someday too.
No problem. Thank you, guys.
Oh yeah. Have a good. All right. Peace.
What? Oh, fucking goddamn it!
Yeah, Jerry Springer.
Let's close with our final thoughts.
That was a lot of fun, actually. That was
Take this knife. Do you like this person? Stab this person.
That was awesome. That was fun. That was straight to the point there. Actually, the JTG. That was very. We thank him very much for joining us and for taking the time out of his busy day. I know it's a hot day in California too here. And thanks again. Big shout out to PD Beats from the Pop Turnative Podcast for setting this up, for hooking us up with yet another great interviewee.
Yeah, it was cool.
Oh yeah, it was definitely very cool.
Very
Be sure to
informative.
check out his book. Well, we should have the link in the description. What's it? Damn, why did I write this book too? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And,
actually interested in it, man.
Yeah, get the audio book. It's narrated by he himself, as he mentioned in the interview there. Yeah, that's no, but you get more. You know what I mean? You get more emotion when the actual author is the one who's reading their own stuff. You know, so that was very cool of him to take some time to join us. I know we don't really talk wrestling much here. We're not like that huge on it and stuff. But honestly, hell, a superstar wants to do an interview. That's another bite. But that was cool. So that was very awesome.
Told you we were gonna have to listen to this.
Yeah, good luck. I dare either of you. I dare either of you to listen to it and try to keep a tally.
It doesn't
Oh wait,
matter.
you're not committed enough.
No, the tally doesn't matter.
I'm
We
not
learned that.
I won't cut out the tally. I won't cut out any of it.
We got
Yeah.
Stefan Seagal.
Stefan Seagal. What? Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Oh, dude. Or I guess
Tally.
fucking.
No, homie was cool, man. I stopped watching fucking. I grew up on wrestling, dude. Poor guy.
A lot of us grew up. Yeah.
Why poor guy? He
Well,
wound up
talk-
actually becoming an author out of it, dude. He instead of doing something that like he was like, oh fuck this place, he actually turned into a better opportunity.
Yeah.
We did if the money was there though. So
Yeah. So yeah, be sure to follow him on Twitter and all that stuff too. He mentioned it there on the interview. And yeah. So I guess it's time for I think our favorite segment of the show, even though it's not everyone's, but we're on to hashtag gay for a day. The fun part. So I guess maybe for us, maybe not for the whoever gets selected. So one of you guys want to go first?
John C. Riley.
really, I was gonna
Yeah.
go with fucking.
Yeah, his pube chest, fucking
Lean down to the
chest fro. Yeah,
Fuck you, dude. I was gonna go with Kid Rock. Man.
Kid Rock. Nice.
Yeah.
Joe Dirt.
Yeah, because that's all just there. Dear Randy.
Dear Joe.
Do not tell Joe I found his parents.
If you see it, XO. XO.
Love Brandy. XO. XO.
XO. See, she wrote it right there.
That shit was tight. I was all like,
Oh, you gonna cry?
Let's get a Whamburger and some French fries.
Yep, and that was Kid Rock.
How
Man.
about a Weineken?
Homeboy short as fuck too, dude. You pick up.
Did you guys
bitches
see
for
that
being a dick.
video? He was like in a club. He freaking socked out Tommy Lee. Like it
Tommy
was
Lee?
nothing. Yeah.
Wow.
Was that impressive just now, Cord? You just look like, wow, you just got tougher by my
No, like
You punched out the biggest dick in music.
I want to know how fucking drunk he was when that happened.
They were
Which
probably
one?
both drunk. They were
Yeah.
wiener cousins with Pam Anderson. And hey,
He banged Pam Emerson too. Damn.
Pam Anderson.
Pam,
Good God.
Pam Emerson. Anderson.
Pam.
he's not even drunk today, guys.
He's sober.
Hey, man, this is the second week. All right?
Slurred speech.
Shut up.
Millie, you're a hashtag.
Oh, that's a tough one because I wasn't even thinking of anybody just now this whole time. That's a tough one. I'm trying to think of a wrestler that that's too easy. They're all too cut.
John Cena.
Big Show.
Dude, he's gonna manhandle your little sweet little bones.
Yeah. Like you're trying to
I
sit
hope
there
he
and think
sings
you're
his-
big, but no.
I hope he sings his intro song to
It's the big show.
I'd be cool with that.
That's like Big Bob. Oh, you got Big Bob? Oh yeah, this is nothing.
Yeah.
He's gonna come up. I hope you're ready for your cock meat sandwich.
Yeah.
Better than Goldberg, man. Way better than Goldberg. You're gonna feel the hammer. Just felt the hammer on my leg.
That's okay. I'm okay with that.
Shit. No, you know he's not. I'm not even jumping in that one.
What?
I was about to say, you know he's not proportionate. He's too fucking big. He probably has average dick, but way too big. You know? Like,
Yeah.
That might ease the pain, I guess.
With the big show, I wonder if he does have. Never mind.
he has an average pecker.
If he has Big Johnson.
Oh god. Oh god.
He's got big fingers, so don't let him put them down your mouth, dude.
Why would
Wow,
you?
Corn, what the?
You don't know if the Big Show was freaky like that, man?
I didn't know you were freaky like
I
that.
ain't freaky like that.
He's
shit's
going
fucked
two
up.
girls, one cup over here on us, man. I thought that you're not supposed to bring that back. Oh.
Dude, I'm pretty sure there was like there's been something newer than that. I'm 100% sure there's something newer than that.
Yeah, there's all kinds of nasty stuff on the
I don't wanna
internet
find it,
nowadays.
though,
I
man.
don't either. I think we did find it when we went looking for Bloody Knuckles.
Oh, period anal fisting.
Yeah, let's just okay. And guys,
So yeah, the weird announcement. Next week will be the end of season 2. Oh my god. Yes. It'll be the end of our 80th episode next week. And we're finally going to be putting a close to this long season 2, almost 50 episodes, almost. God, we pushed it pretty far. But yeah, we're finally going to be going into phase 3, whatever that may be. Who knows? So yeah,
We don't know.
we really don't.
We don't know.
So yeah, as always, we say follow us on Twitter at J&T Podcast, on Instagram.
at Justin_Time_JNT.
We got the Google Voice call-in number. You can just leave us a little voicemail there. It will not ring. It will go straight to voicemail.
Shout out to our guests.
Yes. Yeah, shout out to JTG. Check him out. Follow him on Twitter. Those celebrities are easy to find. You type up their name, their Twitter pops up. If that happened for us. I think that does actually slightly. But you have to type in like all the letters.
I seen that.
Yeah.
You have to search the entire
You
name.
can't just type in just in time and find us. You got
You know, I did have a feeling they were gonna like fucking dope like rookies up with beer, like, you know, hazing, like how they do in like fraternities.
Yeah.
Same with the fucking WWE, man.
Yeah. Some heavy drinking. Well, think about it though. They're working out all the time. There's a lot of testosterone.
And you can't smoke weed everywhere.
Yeah, testosterone and liquor do not go well together.
That's usually how you get women beat.
Yeah. It sadly is. Christy Mack. She was
Chris
dating a
Benoit.
fighter.
Shout out, #blackout.
As always, shout out to #Black. Shout out to everyone I were at the
John
party.
freaking Smith. I don't want to keep
Potter
going
family,
darker
the-
into that rabbit hole, man. It gets dark. It gets dark.
Yeah, we got the well, I didn't say the number, did I? 951-394-3420 is the number. And yeah, big shout out to everybody. God damn it. And you who listens right there. Be sure to check out John Friggin Smith at johnfrigginsmith.com, or just look him up on iTunes and buy that darn album. Yes, there's more than our theme song. Yeah, B-Rob actually did. Yeah, he did tweet that he checked it out too. He downloaded it. So yeah, that's awesome. Hope to, if you download it, tweet us that you downloaded it. Maybe John Friggin Smith might click like on it. Might tell you thanks. But yeah, that was so stupid. So yeah, that'll be the end there, I guess, today. We'll be back next week with the celebration.
This has been Norman Bluntz.
Tiger Durgan.
And Millie Van Nilsen. See you next week.